Hi everyone, it's Ernest from Back to Basics. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the progress of our peppers since our last update. This is going to be part one of this week's update. We've got a considerable amount of change. Everything's looking a heck of a lot greener. And we actually have peppers to show you this week as compared to last time. So please stay tuned and we'll take a walk over to the pepper garden. Thanks. Hi guys, check out this. Remember this long red slim which was green last week? Check out the difference that we've got with fertilizer and soil topped up. My peppers have just been responding incredibly in the last week and a half, however long it's been. You may remember these leaves were looking rather yellow last week, and I'm pleased to say that almost all of my peppers are nice and dark green like they used to be, running on lights and hydroponics inside. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff. And here's the pimento. We've got even more than last time. You may remember we had a nice little bunch happening here and they were turning red, but we're also starting to see some of the other ones starting to redden up as well. So that's the pimento. Let's go take a look at some of the others. Here's the ghost pepper. Ghost pepper's finally starting to get some flowering on it. This thing was growing, but I hadn't seen any flowers, and you can see now I've got quite a few, so I think we're going to get a good batch of ghost peppers coming out soon. Here's the hot cherry. It's actually starting to look like a red cherry, so that's a nice progress. This plant had actually dropped every single one of its leaves. I thought that it was going to be dead, and look at 1 week, fertilizer and soil. Yes, again, I won't say that again. It makes an incredible difference. Wow. This was sure quite the lesson learned. Habanero is starting to show some signs of life. We've had the blooms, and as you can see, we've got a lot of peppers starting off. Yellow Ghost Butte has flowers finally. That's going to be good. I was wondering if this one was ever going to start flowering. Yellow bells, which were just tall last week, and now are getting a lot of blooms on them. And check this out, we've actually got some forming now. There's 3 or 4 of them on here, looking very nice. And check these out. These are the hot lemon peppers. Got about half a dozen or more starting on this one. And yes, once again, more buds. The one that I really want to show you is next. It's the one I've been waiting the longest for. Check this out. Yes, there you have it, everyone. Our first scorpion, telltale tail on it. I'm quite pleased that I'm seeing some. There's a few more on this plant, but you all know what the rest of them look like. Some beautiful jalapenos. These are just coming along wonderful. There wasn't anything, I think we had one that was maybe about this big on the plant a week or so ago. Those are looking great. I've got about 5 of these bushes going. You can see we've still got a lot more starting off here. So that about wraps it up for the pepper update here. I'm glad you were able to join me on this. I'm really pleased with the progress. So if any of you are interested in the remainder of this week's updates, please click the link or follow below. Thanks guys. Have a great